It looks like the lads have gelled now. We're on our way to Halifax in the FA Cup and we've been offered a new contract. Hello everybody, welcome back to Win the Dugout FM. I'm Millers, this is Sunday League to Champions League. It looks like the boys have started to work together. I know many of you will have put your comments in terms of where you think we're going to finish, and I've said top 10. Right now we're sat in 5th. We're doing tremendously well. It's almost as if they've grabbed hold of each other and said, you know what, we can do this. I had a team meeting with them here when we really started to suffer because the media were all over me. We hadn't won in 6 in the league, so we had a chat, and they were all about the fact that actually it's on their shoulders to turn this around. And since then, they've been absolutely superb, culminating in a 6-0 battering at Preston up at Deepdale. So we've been really, really good. We were unlucky there. They scored in the 88th minute after Oliver had got himself sent off for a second yellow. So actually, we've done superbly well, and it's put us in a really strong position in the league. Thankfully, we've got both forwards that are performing. Casper's getting the starting shirt, but I'm bringing Jaden on, and when Jaden comes on, he's making a big difference. He's still a bit of an enigma. He doesn't like it, doesn't particularly like me, but whilst he's scoring, he's going to stay where he is, knowing full well that I've got Jaden sat there in the wings, ready and waiting to come on. So it's been decent. The club have offered me a new deal. I was very tempted to say no to even negotiating it. They've rejected my request for a new badge because they don't want to take me away from the training ground. Then when we really got into the discussions, it was because they didn't want me getting poached in the same way. Curzon were doing the same thing. All the while, they've sent 2 of the lads in my team, including Danny Simpson, on their A licence, but they won't send me. So when they came to us with the deal, they wanted a 3-year deal on £1,300 a week with a 90% release clause. And I said no. I asked for £1,600 a week for 2 years without a release clause and a 25% promotion wage rise and a nice chunky bonus if we made the playoffs. They said no. We went back and forth a couple of times. I got rid of the compensation clause that they wanted in there. Managed to get them up to £1,500 a week, but I want more. And I certainly don't want to sign for 3 years. So I've rejected the offer. So we're sat here now in October. Our contract runs out in the summer, but we're doing okay. I'm not concerned right now. We're only renting down here. We know what our aim is. So I'm quite comfortable. So what we're going to do today is do the first round of the FA Cup. We're away at Halifax. So I thought it'd be a nice chance for you to see some of the lads where we're going to rotate, because actually, we've been playing thick and fast games as usual at this level, and some of the boys need a rest. So that's good. We can get that done. Godo has been superb when he's been coming on for us. He's going to have a game for us. Have a bit of a run out on the right wing there. Kean's going to play for Reese. Reese has been superb on loan. He's been absolutely fantastic. One player with a month. And when you see him combined down that left-hand side, you can see why he's worth every penny of that. Really, really delighted we've got him in. We're going to get Jack in. He's going to come back and have a run out for us. Hakan's going to come off and have a rest. So it's literally going to be pretty much all change. I'm going to leave Ziyech up top and let him have a run at these and see what he can do against a lesser opposition. But other than that, we are going to make quite a few changes. Oliver's going to come back from suspension, so he's going to play in there, but not as a deep line playmaker. He's going to play as that central midfielder on support, so he's there doing that for us. We've got Pajazzi that's going to be that spoiler, that enforcer role. We're going to keep him in there, I think. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's been out as well. He's had a suspension, so he's not too bad. And we're going to put Lowy. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There we go. We're going to put Lowy in on the left side there. Link up those two from last season and let them have a run out at teams. So we'll see how they get on. We will get the bench filled up with players, and then we should be good to go. You can argue that, maybe Heskey should have a run out here, but I want him to keep scoring. So we're gonna see how it goes. We've gone to positive. We're at Halifax. We're at the Shea. Fingers crossed the lads can have a good time, have a good run out, score some goals for you, and get us through all at the same time. So you can see the fact. Look, he's constantly unsure. He doesn't like most of the team talks. He's not in a good place. So we'll see. We'll see. I've had offers for him from a number of Polish clubs in the first division there, but the value offered is bobbins. But we'll see. I'd quite like to keep him. He's, like I said, he's scoring goals. So there we go. Hope your saves are going well. Hope you're enjoying this period where we're in between Christmas and New Year and no one really knows what day it is. I'm not entirely sure what day it is today. I think this is going to be uploaded on Thursday, I think, all being well. And that should then give you one today, and then I'll play through and try and get one for tomorrow, for Friday, I should say, as well. So that's done. And I say all this as Halifax have taken the lead against us, which isn't fantastic. Doesn't really reflect well on the boys that are playing. He looked like he might have been offside, but the line has not give it. The referee's pointed back to the halfway, so we've just got to crack on. We don't need to see it again, though, do we? I don't need the punishment 3 times. Thank you very much. We'll move on. Again, a lot of the ball. No real shots on target, though. Nothing that's causing any kind of an effect. So we'll see. We'll let the lads play it out, I'm quite easy when it comes to this. I don't really want to go out, if I'm honest, but these boys should be more than capable of beating a Halifax team. So we'll see. Bites, yes, well in. He looked offside. No, he's going to carry on. Back to Godo. What can he do? He's found Kean on the edge, and Kean fires a lovely finish. Lovely finish from the left back. You like to see that. He's been getting some game time in the centre of the park. How have Halifax got a telly?
Here we go again.
How have they got 2? I mean, come on. They've got 2 tellies. I need to just calm down. Still, why, how they can have 2 tellies at the Shea and we haven't got a telly at the Abbey? Anyway, let's move on. Hope your saves are going well. Hope you're enjoying FM. It's I am loving this new update and this new game. It's fantastic. I know obviously next year's game will be full of changes in terms of the engine, but I'm really, really enjoying this game in comparison to the last 2 or 3 years. Really good. As we just take the lead there, but yeah, no, it's very, very good, and it's great to see. Some of the differences in ball physics, some of the differences in movement. It's really good. Keepers have been good this year, so I'm really enjoying it, and hope you guys are too. As we've taken the lead now, so we look good value for it in terms of the stats. That's good. I'm glad the lads have worked their way back into the game, because actually it could have been quite embarrassing, couldn't it? Which is never what you really want to see on camera. Well, it is what you probably want to see. It's not what I want to see. I'm pleased with controlled possession. That's what our tactics about. So we need to be doing that. Well in, yes. And that's what I'm talking about with him. He's just that enforcer. He will go into those tackles all day. Okay, can you cut that back? No, he squared it. Godo's found space. Fall. There we go. Good lad. It's nice to see the boys that are coming in, finding themselves on the score sheet. I know there are levels. I know we're playing Halifax. But still, it's great for sharpness and it's great that they're scoring goals. The keeper's unlucky there. It's deflected and gone through his legs. We'll take it though, won't we? We'll take it. No problem there. Sorry for the sniffles, by the way. This cold is still here. It doesn't seem to be leaving. Keane's on the ball. Back to Jack. Just put your foot on it. Let them come out. Creates a nice little pocket of space. Ziyech just stood up to it. Stood up well. I'd like him to get a goal. As Falls gets his second of the game. Looks like it's going to be given. Referee's jogging backwards. It is given. 4-1. And it's a nice position for us to be in. Really is. We've got the position now where we can actually rotate if we want to. They were queuing up in the box, in fairness. Ziyech was there, just behind Connor, but Connor's tucked it away, and that's great. Great stuff for us. As it looks like we're going to work our way through into the next round of the Cup. He says as Halifax are about to take a corner, so that's good. Clearly the FM gods have heard me. Ooh, I thought it was going to be one of them then. I did. I thought it was going to be one of them. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're going to make a couple of changes. Nothing crazy. We'll get Jaden on, let him have a run at this defence, see if he can do anything. He's been superb every single time I've brought him on, so hopefully he can do a couple of bits and bobs for you. We'll get Millington on as well. We're going to take off our blaster because ultimately I don't want him getting another card. We'd quite like to keep him fresh. And then we'll get Chisholm on for Godo too. So we get a couple of the lads having a run out. And keep most people fresh. You know, look at that though. We've dominated the possession. Our XG's come back. And to say we were 1-0 down, yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Again, we're playing Halifax. But still, you know, you've got to do the job, haven't you? And you can only beat what's in front of you. Okudin is on the ball again. Willing to put his foot on it. No problem. Let him step out. Create a pocket. Chisholm. No foul there, ref? Nothing? No. Okay. Bite. Yes. Well in. Chisholm. Can you find... Oh, Jaden. Oh, there you go. Second bite of the cherry. And he's not going to miss that one. He is absolutely loving life at this level. He really is. You know, the board think he's probably worth about 1.8 million. I don't want to see him go anywhere because I reckon this kid could do bits for us, particularly if we can work some magic to try and get ourselves out of this league. I think he's got a higher level in him. It's just been missed. And I think, you know, playing him the way we do, yeah, it really works for him. As we enter into the last couple of minutes of extra time, that looks like it's a done deal. 5-1 at the Shea. You're disappointed if you're Halifax, but the reality is we were well and truly better than they were. You know, we were asleep in the first 5 minutes when they scored, but other than that, yeah, we deserved that. We absolutely deserved that as we go on to the next round. So, what we'll do, as we bank a nice 42 grand, we'll take that. We will look, in terms of coming back to you, we're going to try and kick on a little bit, because obviously, you know, we're in that 5th season. We want to try and progress. We want to try and get ourselves to a point where we know what's going to happen next season. So I will likely come back to you at the end of December, beginning of January. Probably come back for the Huddersfield game, something like that. Just after New Year, we've entered into the new transfer window. You'll see where we're up to. We'll have covered quite a bit of games there. We've got quite a nice update that we can give you. And we'll have a good view in terms of where we're going to finish. Hopefully you've enjoyed all that. Do feel free to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff for me. It really does help out. And I will catch you all.